Weather coverage you can count on with the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
This morning, we've got a special treat for you. We've got Rich Johnson in for Way 31's Carson Meredith. And Rich, what can we expect for this beautiful weekend?
Well, Sophia, as we look outside right now, we are not looking at any of that flooding that we just saw in South Florida. That is a miserable experience, and that will be part of our forecast, though, and I'll get to that in another couple minutes. Right now, as we look outside, this is great views all around the area. Some clouds coming in, and really there's a variety out there. You have some of those high clouds and also a mix of some of the lower clouds too over at Lake Guntersville. Real pretty start to the day here. You can see just a few clouds starting to move in. All right, let's see what's happening out there. Here's our satellite imagery, and we just looked at the tower cams. You can see some of the higher clouds. That's with these clouds farther to the south coming in from the Gulf of Mexico. If you look very closely, though, have a look. You can see back over across northern Alabama into middle Georgia and actually off the coast of Georgia. It's the east-southeasterly winds. It's bringing in some of that Atlantic moisture right back over us. So if you see some low clouds, they're forming from the moisture coming in from the Atlantic. The other ones, those higher clouds, coming in from the Gulf of Mexico. All right, let's look at temperatures. It's looking nice out there. We have temperatures in the mid-50s to low 60s. We're heading up again today. Another mild day. I don't think quite 10 degrees above average like yesterday. Probably more like 6-7 degrees above average. It's still going to be quite nice with the exception of an isolated shower. All right, here's our planner today, and we'll call it 10%. Most of us are not going to see rain, but if you're out there, you get a shower, it's like, yeah, nothing too heavy. It should make its way by pretty fast. So we should warm up by noontime, up around 70, 71 degrees into 73, 74. So overall, nice day. All right, this is what we're watching here, Ada. And I suspect that the Hurricane Center is going to pull the trigger here at the next advisory in a couple hours. And they'll say, yeah, Ada is once again a tropical cyclone, tropical storm here. And the reason I'm saying that is because the center here, if you saw yesterday, it was expanded out across the whole area. It is more concentrated today. All this deep convection right here off to the west of the Cayman Islands, well, that is beginning to organize. So I think they're going to call it one of those tropical storms and eventually head up towards central Cuba. Beyond that, that's where it gets a little tricky. Here's our look at the satellite radar forecast, and we're expecting this heavy rain to head back over across areas of Cuba, then into South Florida. For us, what does it mean? Well, it could be a little tricky in the forecast, and let me show you why. As we look at the next couple of days, you can see this large cone of uncertainty as it makes its way toward the eastern Gulf of Mexico. We're thinking now if it stays just a little bit to the east, that's going to keep us mostly dry. So there could be some rain chances in the middle of the week. Right now, it's not looking too heavy. If it's farther to the west, we could see some heavier showers.